Devon and Cornwall are without doubt concerned that two men have been arrested in connection with such serious offences. We all share responsibility for tackling this type of crime, and there are specific ways that communities can help by providing information to weed out criminals. We have excellent liaison with all community leaders across the force area and have open lines of communication at all times. Contingency plans have been in place for a number of years, and the force responded quickly and effectively to the incidents as they arose. Following the first explosion, we were quick to react and called upon specially trained officers to come in and carry out the searches and then later arrests. This will now be a protracted inquiry, and we'd ask for anyone with information to come forward sooner rather than later. We cannot let any terrorist threat undermine our commitment to serve the diverse communities of our force. Terrorists are criminals and they attack the values that we all share. We need to work together now to tackle this and other threats that may emerge. Terrorism is not the product of any one religion or community. It affects us all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Jim. Thank you for that statement. Now, what extra measures are your police force taking in light of the recent incident?
Well, as you can imagine, this all started last Thursday, and since then we've been working around the clock on this case. Officers have cancelled their leave, their annual leave, come back in. We've had command rooms both at headquarters and here, working 24 hours a day ever since. We've been carrying out searches that the Herald has covered, but also you'll have seen increased patrols around the city centre area and other areas that are affected. I guess the main reassurance thing has been being in touch with our community leaders, getting out amongst them to get a sense of what is taking place, how they feel it's going, any concerns they have, so we can deal with it very quickly rather than let it escalate.
And have you noticed, or have any extra racial incidents been reported to you?
No, they haven't. In fact, we've been in touch with people on a regular basis, and the phrase that's been used is business as usual. Of course, there are always some racial incidents, but the number hasn't increased over the last week or so.
What would you say to people thinking about using this latest incident as an excuse for racial crime?
Well, the first thing is we haven't seen evidence that is occurring. Were it to occur, because this is a heightened time, we would deal with it really strongly and quickly.
And do you have a message to the people of Plymouth that are perhaps worried about the recent incidents?
The first thing I'd say is this is incredibly rare across the country. It's really unfortunate it's happened here, but we have arrested a person and the investigation's been very swift following that. If you have any information at all, please get in touch with us. As I said earlier, get in touch sooner rather than later. I guess the main thing is to say we are on top of this case. We're carrying out a range of searches to find out what's happened, and we'll do it as fast as we can.
And can you reveal any more details about the incident? Any more updates you've got?
I can't, only because that's being handled by a specialist team, and they'll handle those press releases.
Thank you very much for your time, Jim Webster.
Cheers.